那接下来呢，我们邀请上台分享的，也是我们 IDG 最近的一个非常知名的投资的项目，来自于全球品牌零售圈引起轰动的太阳镜的品牌 Gentle Monster， 它的创始人 Hankook Kim 上台分享。来自韩国的朋友。
因为我对他公司比较了解，所以我全且当下翻译不一定称职因为我也不知道他要讲啥。对，好，请 ，please.
Okay. Hi everybody.
Do you want to sit down or you want?
No, it's okay. Word. My name is Hankook Kim, and I'm CEO of Gentle Monster. And I'm really sorry that I cannot speak Chinese, but I try my best to share some of my thought, even though it's little, but with you. And it's really honor to be here. I'm serious because, I don't really understand Chinese, but somebody translate your thought to me, and when I listen to them, I thought it's really great for me to be here because I learn a lot, and I'm hoping that some of idea is giving you the chance that you understand and then share the ideas. That's my hope.
我叫金韩国，我是Gentle Monster 这个品牌的创始人和 CEO 今天他就很高兴参加这个论坛，他通过前面论坛的嘉宾的分享也受到很多的启发，他也希望他的演讲能给大家带来一些启发。他就非常遗憾他不能讲中文，但是就是他会今天尽力跟大家做他的分享。
Thank you. And I want to start with these photos. Actually, I have to Photoshop the America with China, but I'm sorry. When I searched the internet, I found that these images, and I feel like I punched by the image. I was thinking, what am I doing, and where we try to go, and realized something. That's something that I want to share.
就是他这张图片是在网上搜到的，他本来想把那个 American P 成 China， 但没弄成。对，然后他说他看到这张图很受启发，他也经常思考他们的公司是要走到哪里。
Jesse, I think you can sit down there.
It's okay, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Okay, you can sit down too.
Okay. That's just a photo of one of the chairs. The image doesn't mean something, but my thinking is this. When I'm sitting on chairs, I do this a lot. Should you translate or later?
Yeah, sure. 我看到这张椅子呢，就看到就会有一种感受，因为他坐在椅子上就喜欢前后摇。
And one day, I was thinking, why am I doing this?
有一天，他突然在想，他为什么坐在那儿会前后摇
？But obviously, I'm feeling better when I'm doing this.
他觉得他这么做的时候感受非常的好。
And I found out that if I do this without any intention, it maybe is unconscious behavior.
如果我就是下意识就这么做的话，那可能就是我天然的就愿意这么做。
And if that is unconscious, which giving me order? Who giving me order to do this? And I found out. I happen to found out. I searched the internet. I have been wondering for many years, why am I doing this? But I found out the one article. I happened to found out the article said the article is about human behavior, and the article said the reason that I'm doing this to develop my physical neurons, my physical motor systems. That was the reason.
然后他就是困惑了很多年，为什么他喜欢这么下意识的前后摇？到底是什么因素驱动他这个前后摇？然后他看到了一本书，就人类行为的学的一本书。然后呢，这本行为学的书就说，你前后摇其实是在建立你的这个，就是你的那个边界，就建立你的那个区域，就宣示你的对那个区域的占有吧。对。
And which is the DNA in our body is giving me order to do this. And
他就觉得人类其实 DNA 就决定了他喜欢这么前后摇。
Well, after that moment, I start to think everything. What if everything I do is unconscious and it's not rational behavior? What if everything I do is my DNA is forcing me to do that? And what if the consuming is something like unconscious behavior?
他就是他从那以后就开始思考，如果他的 DNA 决定了他会下意识的做这个动作的话，那消费者会下意识的做有哪些行为
And for example, like we're just comparing the. I don't really eat drink Evian, but my point is, when we see somebody who drink Evian, automatically we feel like maybe rich or feeling better because even I'm eating Evian in front of people, I feel better than drinking normal water.
就是看着这两个矿泉水瓶啊，虽然说他不喝这个依云的矿泉水，但是他就somehow就觉得看到这矿泉水，如果他喝依云的话呢，就觉得这个人可能更富有，然后呢喝依云呢就感受会感觉更好。
And why I feel like that? Maybe that the Evian is expensive, and the fact that I can consume the expensive things makes me like confident and appeal to the counter sex.
之所以我会感受好呢，可能是因为我能够花更贵的价钱去买依云的水，能够对别人更有吸引力。
But I cannot explain this. For example, like there is 2 Evian, same price, but the package is different. But the water inside, it's just new water. But one package is 2016 and one package is 2017. And if somebody asks me to choose 2016, 2017, I will choose instantly 2017. And how can I explain this behavior?
他说这两瓶是完全一样的依云水，只是一个是16年的包装，一个是17年的新包装。但是他会很自然的，如果让他选一瓶的话，他就会选一个2017年的。怎么解释这个行为？
And not even water, everything we consume. For example, like if we go to shopping mall, like for example Nike, I went to Nike and then I asked the staff, which one is the new collections? And this is people asking always, what is new collection? And my question is, why people keep asking which one is new? And if that is not individual behavior, it's maybe human beings' behavior, and human beings' behavior is looking for new things. Why human being behavior is looking for new things? It's keep bothering me, actually.
他说不光喝水是这样，像他去逛线下的商场的时候，他每次也会问，最近有没有什么新品出来？就是说，如果大家都会下意识的去问，最近有没有什么新品的话，那可能就是人类的一个天然的一个行为方式。那为什么人类会有这种行为呢？
So there is many so different way to explain human behavior, but I choose to select not individual. But human race, I try to choose not just rational behavior, but like instinct behavior, the DNA giving us older behavior. Like Darwin said.
所以呢，他愿意去关注这些人类的下意识的行为，而且是群体性的行为。就像达尔文说的，人就是天然喜欢新鲜的东西。
Just imagine if that is the human being's behavior, try to look for the new things, and then I try to understand why, and then I found out, maybe it's wrong, but I found out that, the reason that we are here, like Homo sapiens here, is because we are the kind to easily adapt new situation or new environment. Which means in our DNA has strong desire to try to find out new things. not because we need it, but because it's one of the way that that behavior try to develop our survivor potential. Is it? Can you?
他说，其实人喜欢新鲜的事物是由人的这个进化，就是达尔文的进化论是可以解释的。因为物竞天择，适者生存，我们能生存下来的人类，其实就是这群能够不断的适应新环境、接受新鲜事物的这群人，所以就决定了我们基因里就天然的会去喜欢新鲜的东西。
For example, if there is new environment, if there is no new environment, the human being try to consume something to persuade him or her to think, okay, I'm adapting new environment. I think that's the reason why we have to buy new stuff. Not because we need it, but because DNA giving us order to adapt, to try to adapt to new environment. Because there is no new environment, we have to consume that. That's my thinking.
对，他说呢，为什么就是他理解为什么消费者不断的去喜欢买新的东西？因为现在环境不会不断的遇到那么多新的环境去适应，所以我们需要去创造一些新的环境，然后让消费者不断的去买新的东西，来满足他内心的这个深层次的这种需求。
Yes, but it could be wrong. I don't know for sure. But let's imagine that it's maybe correct. Then our question is not people try to buy new thing, but the question is try to the desire try to buy new thing is getting stronger or getting weaker, because we are company people and we have to think about human behavior of consuming.
对，所以那下一个他关心的问题就是说，那人类是越来越愿意买新鲜的东西了呢，还是越来越不愿意买新鲜的东西了
？My answer is, word, for example, like 10 years ago, 5 years ago, word there was many things is new, because if we traveled there we could find something different, something we never experienced. But right now, because the Weixin, Weibo, Instagram, even though we never been there, but we feel like we already been there, which means there is really less opportunity to see really different thing, because everything we feel like we already saw this. This is a really big change phenomenon to me.
他是说呢，可能5年、10年以前呢，大家必须得旅行到一个地方才能看到当地的一些不同的东西。但是现在因为移动互联的发达，我们通过各种各样的媒体都能够了解到各地的风情。那现在其实就你基本上很难再有什么东西大家就是不知道，或者是很难创造有什么不同的东西。
So to me is new thing is everything and the only thing. And new thing where consume we never be confused that what we consume is product, but we consume could be newness.
他认为就是新鲜感其实是所有的事情也是唯一的事情。他认为消费者其实消费的不是产品，而是新鲜感。
But not produce perspective. For example, we produce every year something different, something new, and we just make confused that if we produce new product, the consumer think, okay, this is new, but consumer never think this is new. For example, Nike produce new edition every year and then put on the shelf with the past product, and then the Nike people think, okay, this is new product, people buy it, but people don't care because not the product, but the mood. The mood is not new, so that people think this is not new. So we have to think not producer perspective, but consumer perspective. We have to think not single product, but the whole mood.
他说的这个新鲜感呢，不是基于生产者的这个角度看的新的东西，而是基于消费者的角度。就比如说 Nike， 他说每年都生产新的产品，他们就认为我每年都推出新品啊，消费者都应该来买啊。但事实上，消费者不一定会买。这个新鲜感不只是产品，而是整个的，就是他所说的 total look， 就整体给大家的一个整体的感觉。
Yeah, but the question is, how do we keep making newness every day, every time? It's really hard. And
问题是我们怎么能持续的创造新鲜感呢？这非常不容易。
But we have to think about before we trying to make newness. But we have to think what is newness. I found out the belief of a producer like us, and the interpretation is maybe consumer expectation, and the gap between belief, which is performance, and interpretation of consumer expectation. The gap is newness.
所以他认为，就是他列出的这个公式 ，believe 呢，就是作为生产者、创造者，就是你相信的东西或者你创造出来的东西。interpretation 呢，就解释就是消费者的认知和他的期望这两个之间的差值，其实就代表了能够给消费者创造的新鲜度或给他带来的吸引力。
For example, like Hite, the cha here, the guy, Hite. Where I was listening Hite, and then I even searched Hite when I was in Korea, and what I found out is when people think about tea, the interpretation is here, but the performance what the Hite showing to the people is here. So the gap is newness, and the gap is attraction. But the point is, the gap will be smaller because people expect more always.
就是刚才在很认真的听喜茶的那个创始人做分享，他在韩国也在网上搜喜茶，他觉得其实喜茶带来的新的产品跟原来大家消费者心目中对茶的认识的中间的这个差值，其实就是它带给消费者的新鲜感。但问题在于呢，这个新鲜感会逐渐递减。
So this is not about Hite, not about Gentle Monster. It's all about us. We have to think about always this gap. We have to make it larger. I truly believe the CEO of Hite will solve that problem. I truly think. But the problem is of us. How can he solve the problem of Gentle Monster?
对他就说，那我们怎么能想办法把这个中间的这个差距不断的扩大，而不是让它逐渐的缩小？他说他相信喜茶的这个创始人能够克服这个问题，但是他说他面临的问题是怎么 Gentle Monster 怎么能一直保持中间的这个 gap， 保持消费者的新鲜感。
So now I try to show some of the reason we get a little success, and then the reason that if we keep doing this, will be failure.
他下面就会分享一些图片，其实这个图片也能解释为什么 Gentle Monster 能够成功的原因。
Right. So some of the images is about the belief in space of our belief, which is weird beauty.
他们对空间的美学的认知就是奇特的美学。
Okay, there was the photo was 3 years ago, and I built that stores. It's 3-floor stores. I went to many stores in many cities, and I found out the stores, whenever I get in the stores, and then the store told me that the only one, just buy my product. And I got feeling that sick and tired of that message, buy my product. And then I was figuring it out, well, is there other message than buy my product? That's the beginning of thinking this.
这个店呢是他4年以前开的一家店，总共有3层。他觉得在其实开这家店之前，他观察到市场上的所有的店铺，基本上你走进去，大家传达给你的一个信息就是买我的产品，除此以外没有别的东西。那他就在思考，那除此以外我还能带给消费者什么？
And there is fast food, and there is fast apparel. And I was thinking like, what if there is fast space, which means the space change, the speed of change of space is faster than people's expectation. What if we provide that kind of concept to the consumer? Could it be new or not new? And I was thinking, okay, let's do it. Let's try to show fast space for the first time.
对，他说市场上有快餐，然后有快时尚，但是并没有什么快空间，对吧？所以他们就想建立这个空间，所谓的快空间，大致不断的更换它的空间的表现形态，来满足消费者的就是不断的新鲜感的这个诉求。
So we decide to change the first floor, whole first floor, every 7 days. And we realize every 7 days is impossible, so we change every 15 days.
他就说，当时店铺的1层啊，他刚开始是每7天都要换一次这个陈列，然后后来发现7天实在太难做到了，变成每15天就要变一次。
So this image is something that we change every 15 days.
这是每15天变化的这个形象，店铺形象。
Where each image is each different theme. So every 15 days, probably from here, we realize every 15 days is killing us because we didn't sleep much.
他说，每15天换一次，就基本上要了他们的命，因为真的是非常的困难。
So we change into every 21 days, 3 weeks.
对，他们就变成了每21天换店铺形象。
So which means our belief has to be going up but going down.
所以这说明他们的这个信念，就他们能够做到的，能够传达给消费者的是在下滑的，这些都是他们的就是不同的店铺陈设。
Where Jesse, thank you. Jesse kind of worried about that the presentation is very long, but I told her don't worry about it.
It's okay, it's okay.
Yes. We've been doing that for 2 years. We changed that every 3 weeks, and then what we found out is, okay, that's good try, but at the same time, we really make people's expectation about Gentleman's high.
他说他们持续做了一段时间，每21天换店铺。虽然这个市场反应很好，但他们发现一点，他们把消费者的这个期望值拉得太高了。
So that trial was good, but eventually, I think, that involved 30% failure too at the same time.
他说，同时其实还包括了有30%的店铺设计其实是失败的。
So you just saw that some of our failures, and then this thing is another our failure. So or this image about the Beijing the stores in Taikuri.
这是北京太古里店铺的这个店铺形象。
Where actually that stuff is shaking and then no, and that I don't know if you can see that dial is moving.
就是那个钟表是在旋转的，就是上面那个装的那些钟表。
So there was Beijing and there was.
刚才是北京店铺，这是上海店铺的空间形象。它其实每个店铺形象后面都有它的主题和故事。它今天可能时间有限，没介绍。
That is Chengdu. We opened last month, but can I click it? It's okay. Well, anyhow,
我们操作一下，可以按一下，点一下。
It's okay. It's okay.
OK， 这是成都店铺的形象。
Well, the theme. We have every store, every different theme, and the theme of a Chengdu store is new generation after tsunami.
OK， 它这个成都店铺的主题就是整个 tsunami 之后的一个新生代的主题。
And I
就
saw
海啸之后的新生代。
Okay, I saw Interstellar, and when I saw the scene that huge. On the sea, huge wave is attack the enhanceway, and I feel like, what if that is real? And then what human being or what generation change? How? And so this store comes from that kind of inspirations.
他其实这个店铺设计的灵感来自于他看那个《星际穿越》，《星际穿越》里面有一个大的那个很高的浪的那个海啸嘛，他就在想，如果这个海啸真的发生，在人类身上发生的话，那人类的下一代会变成什么样子？
So this try to express the bird, the after tsunami, the bird losing their flesh and then moving like this, or anyhow. So this try to express brain, the brain flesh gone, and then it's.
刚才那个是鸟的形状，然后在那个是大脑的形状。
Can you click this, please?
这个可以剪一下。
And this try to express the jellyfish. Maybe the jellyfish leave only bones, not flesh.
这个就是模仿那个水母。
Basically, the mood is something like this.
所以这是整个这个店铺的主题和大概的感觉。
And this is Korea's Insa store. Can you click this?
这个也点一下。
We try to, the theme is entropy, which is a physical term, but we try to use the theory, the system of the camera. The camera.
对，它这个其实是它的那个首尔新沙洞的那家店，这个店的主题其实是就围绕着熵增定律，来给你描述这个熵，然后整个店铺其实都是能量的传递构成。
Anyway, it's not important. What I want to say is, right now, I'm really thinking about where I'm going, and is it safe if keep doing what we have been doing next year too? I truly think we will be in so much danger if we keep doing this. So this is past, and we really have to think about every moment what we have done should be past. So we will try to avoid to show something like this anymore. Because I'm thinking those kind of things is success fact, but at the same time, the future failure fact.
他说他其实就是刚才讲的都不重要，他一直在思考公司下一步会往什么方向走，应该往什么方向走。但是如果我们还往后还一直做类似的事，那我们是不是把我们自己放在一个特别危险的境地？那也许我们应该把我们以前做的很多类似这样的事放弃。
And found out that the new generation of marketing is not from one strong company. It has to be a lot of micro collaborations, which is not commercial way, but which is kind of artistic way. So I'm really happy that I can pronounce about Gentle Monster, because it's going to be one of the chances that I have opportunity to work here. It's a lot of with the good companies, a lot of with the good partners. And then next year, if I have opportunity to be here again, I want to show something different, which made by collaboration with all of us here.
他就是说呢，他今天非常高兴能够在这跟大家交流，然后呢，他说如果明年有幸他再来的话，他希望能够再给大家展示的是一些全新的东西，不一样的东西。
Thank you.
Thank you very much. 谢谢。